What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're jumping in the next one on our itchy boots journey. Get up and show her all the love of the world. We are traveling the Netherlands with her from 5 years ago. Shout out to Jan for the request. I appreciate it. Riding a motorcycle at 7 meters below sea level. We know a lot about the Dutchies and about the Netherlands, so yeah, we know the whole place. A whole bunch of places is under the sea level. But I am looking forward to seeing it through her eyes because she has a certain way of explaining things. She does her research. You always get a history lesson with some spectacular footage. So let's go. Get over it so Norley, all the love of the world. Links inside the description. Yeah, let's not take her out on the ferry. The barge, the ferry, the whatever you decide to call it.
Good morning internet, it is 8:30 in the morning and welcome back to the channel. So in the previous video, which marked the first video in a series on the Netherlands, I already showed you how the Dutch used water to their advantage and how we created huge lakes because of peat extraction. And water is a very important theme in my country because almost 1/3 of the entire country lies below sea level. So if you look at the map here, so the border is here, that's the yellow line, so it goes until here. This is the country, and this entire area here, also this entire part and some areas here are all below sea level. So this entire area was all sea before, and we reclaimed that land through a concept called polders. And a polder basically means an area which was sea before, and then we drained all the water and now it is land. And in the Netherlands there are 9,000 of these polder units of reclaimed land. So in the previous video I was riding here, and I went like this.
No matter how many times they say that, no matter how many times you hear someone talk about the reclaimed land from the ocean, it's still mind-boggling. Just the amount of sheer just area that they've taken back that used to be the ocean. It's crazy. And the fact that you have such great things set up now. Sure, it hasn't always been that way. Have they gone through some problems with water in the past? Absolutely. But now they've got so many different things and barriers and borders and bridges and dams and just like everything is there, all set up, running perfectly. That's so much to the point that people that live under the sea level never really worry about the water. That's freaking insane.
Naarden, and I went like this, Weesp, the other side, something like that. And in this video we are going to ride in this area, so it will be somewhere around here, and at the end of the video I will show you exactly where I was riding, but it will be around this area of the Netherlands. So in the last video I got quite some complaints about my camera angle, that it's sitting here and not here. But as I said before, I need a special mount here, and this mount is only being made in America by one company. So I ordered this mount, but it's sitting already a few weeks. It's Miami International Airport. Obviously there are hardly any flights at the moment, so my guess is it's just waiting for a plane to get on. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's go.
I don't think there's anything wrong with this camera angle.
Here it is.
What was that? Is it showing you how far below sea level you are?
So I'm at a bit of a random place, you would say, because right here is one of the main highways, and here there is some sort of, I don't know, truck company. So it's a bit of a random place, but where I am standing now, this is the lowest point in the Netherlands.
Okay.
There it says 6.74 NHP, and NHP stands for the Amsterdam Ordnance, and that's pretty much sea level. So basically that means that where I'm standing now, the sea level is all the way up there. So we're almost 7 meters below sea level here, and actually this is not the exact spot of the lowest point. The lowest point is somewhere in the fields just behind this company, but this is where they put the monument. And right now I'm standing in what is called the Zuidplas polder. So this used to be a huge lake, exactly formed in the same way as what I showed you in the last video, the Loosdrechtse plassen. So here they also extracted all the peat and a huge lake was created. But the difference is that in this place, about 180 years ago, they built 30 windmills, and with those windmills they pumped out all the water until it was dry and we could use the land for agriculture. All right, let's get out of here. It's a bit, bit noisy up here.
I'm surprised that every single country in the world hasn't looked at what the Dutch have done and said, we should do that too. We need some more territory. Let's start taking land back from the oceans. Like I'm very, very surprised.
So it will probably make more sense to you now why we have so many windmills in the Netherlands. Like the old windmills, because we use those to create all these polders and reclaim all this land. So I'm now riding to a very famous spot in the Netherlands. It's normally very touristic. Now it is officially closed because of the corona measures. But I think I can still have a small peek. And that is Kinderdijk. So let's go there now. So now I have to cross this river, which is called the Lek. Taking this ferry. Hi. 2 euro? Alsjeblieft. Dankjewel. I am now at a iconic place in the Netherlands. So these are the windmills of Kinderdijk. And there are 19 monumental windmills here. And these were used to pump out all the water from the polder. And these windmills are not just historical sites, but they're also houses. So there's people living in the windmills.
Which is also really freaking awesome. I would love to live inside of a windmill. That'd be like the coolest thing ever.
And normally I think you can visit them, but now they're still closed because of the corona measures. And each windmill can, I said it, can pump up the water 1.5 meters. So because there was a lot more water to get out of the polder, that's the reason why they put all these windmills behind each other. And doing it like that, they can pump out, yeah, until like 7 meters deep. Pretty clever system. That just looks amazing.
Does look amazing.
pretty cool place, right?
It's extremely cool, and I think it's so weird that the longer you live in a place, it almost seems like the magic kind of fades. When I look at this and all of the quiet, quaint, tiny little places and all of the well constructed everything, the plants are even lined up there, which is crazy to me. Like, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's magical because I'm an outsider looking in. But to the people that live there, it's normal. Same thing goes with like massive mountains or anything like that. To the people that live in these places, it just becomes their normal. And then it's people like us that are like, holy crap, you live in a super magical place. A lot of people tend to forget it or take it for granted. I don't know. It's a bizarre thing. Even when I went to Thailand, it was magical. And then I lived there for 8 years and it became the normal. And everyone else was telling me how magical it was. I don't know. Maybe we're not meant to just stay in one place. Maybe we're meant to keep going and finding the next coolest place to go.
I think it's a pretty nice spot.
It's a very
anyway,
cool spot, and it is magical
and thirsty, so I am now going to ride to Dordrecht, a city not too far from here, and then see if I can have a very typical Dutch snack.
I'm sure you'll find it, bread and cheese,
which I absolutely love, so I really hope I can find it there. Okay then. Let's go to Dordrecht. So now you know why there are random windmills everywhere. Also in the cities. So I'm now in Dordrecht, and this city Dordrecht has loads and loads of old monumental buildings everywhere.
Absolutely gorgeous. It is. The architecture, the water features, everything's magic.
It is busy in Dordrecht. Obviously it's lovely weather.
Even the streets are gorgeous. Look at this.
Everybody is going outside. Oh, almost a dove in my face. Pigeon. Ooh, I cannot cross here. Okay, I have to leave Lima somewhere and then walk. So I left my jacket in the pannier because it is warm. I think it's like 25 degrees Celsius or something. It is lovely. Anyway, I'm not allowed to ride here, so I can only walk. But somewhere close by, there is supposed to be a place which sells something that I very, very much like. So let's see if they're open.
What's it gonna be?
Sure. There are some really cool bridges here in Dordrecht. Cool, right? On the other side it also looks cool. Let me show you the other side. This is called the Visbrug, the fish bridge. No, sad times. They are closed, they're closed. I was worried about it because, you know, most restaurants and bars and cafes and stuff still have to be closed because of the corona measures. But some have, you know, figured something out with takeaway and stuff like that. So I was hoping that that was possible, but not. But look, this is what I wanted to get. Poffertjes.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting.
Really, really amazing and typical Dutch. They taste a little bit like pancakes, but then better. And then they're like small, round, fluffy little pancakes, basically. And they're amazing.
Like pancakes, but better. I don't know, some pancakes are pretty delicious. But most of you guys don't eat those big American style pancakes. You eat those thin, part crepe kind of pancakes.
And I love them, love them, love them. But yeah, nothing I can do about it. Hi. Heb jij iets te eten?
Ja.
Ja. Wat heb je? Wat heb je?
Surinaamse broodjes?
Oh, that's lekker. Alright, so no poffertjes today, but I'm getting a barbie ketchup sandwich from Suriname. Or well, that's what it's called.
Ja, gekkigheid hoor, niet alleen.
Nou. Hi.
We zitten in een slechte film, joh.
That's what it felt like. 100% a bad movie.
Ja, sorry hè, ligt niet aan mij.
Nee, weet ik.
Ik zou zeggen, in goede tijden, kom terug, ga lekker binnen zitten.
Ja. Ja, is goed. Alright, so I managed to get some food, some sandwich with barbie ketchup, which is nice. The thing is, I'm not allowed to eat it over there, obviously. So now I have to find a quiet spot where I can just quickly eat it, and then I'm going to ride back to Utrecht via a different route, of course. Actually, I'm thinking this is quite a nice spot. I'm back at the Visbrug here, and it looks really, really good. So yeah, no poffertjes today, but I think this is a pretty good second choice. All right, let's go. I have to cross another river, this one, the Nieuwe Merwede.
You guys must have like a whole lot of ferries, huh? I never even really thought about that. That's not one of the like means of travel. You do have a lot of water. Got to be a lot of ways to cross that water. Bridges, we know you have a lot of. But how many operational ferries are there, I wonder? How often do they run? Every 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Every 30 minutes? We got everybody. We got walkers, drivers, bikers. That was a little close.
Wat zegt u? Ja, dat geeft niet hoor. Hij raakt hem net met 1 millimeter.
Gaat er ergens naartoe?
Terug naar Utrecht. Ik heb een rondje gedaan, ja.
Mooi, de biespastoren.
Ja, prachtig. Ja. En waar gaat u naartoe?
Naar huis.
Naar huis.
Sleewijk.
Steenwijk. Ah, ja. Ja, ik dacht morgen zal het wel druk zijn op de wegen.
En is het druk op de weg?
Nee, morgen denk ik.
Ja.
Ik denk beter vandaag.
Ja, moet je niet
Ja. Hi. Eentje alstublieft. Oké. Dank u wel. Ja, bedankt. Doeg.
Everyone just carries on.
So
We've
I'm
made
now
it to the
riding
destination.
on the edge of a national park. So everything on the right hand side of me, that is National Park de Biesbos, which consists of, well, surprise, surprise, wetlands.
No surprise there.
Alright, so let me show you where I am at the moment. Here in National Park de Biesbos. So what I did, I went like this across Montfort. Then I drove here, up till the lowest point in the Netherlands, here. And then I turned around, took the boat to the windmills, and then went to Dordrecht, and then crossed again with the boat. And now I am riding here at the Biesbos. And so now I'm just gonna go like that back to. So this was part number 2 of my series in which I am riding through the Netherlands. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and then I'll see you in the next video.
Every video is a good video when you're riding with itchy boots. Get up and show her all the love in the world. The link's inside of the description, or it's popping up on the screen right now. Yeah, I don't know. We know a lot about the Netherlands, but it's different hearing it from each different person that kind of has, I don't know, a different perspective on it, or that shows you different things. You get to see a million of the same old, this is Amsterdam. This is like, you really do. We really, really do. We see a lot of that. And not enough just like exploring around randomly, driving down some crazy back roads. Go show her all the love of the world. I definitely appreciate the journey. I know that you did as well during those trying times. Hit the like button if you liked it. The dislike button, but it won't believe you. Till the next one of my Combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.